Thank you for coming to Paul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul. With me is Chef Alex.
Hello.
And I bet you're wondering why I'm running around with a pair of scissors. Don't ever run around with scissors, folks. Not safe. So today we're going to start on a dish that I'm going to call my lentil rice taco bowl. It's going to be great. It's going to be fresh. It's going to have some beef with it. It's going to be really good. It's going to be delicious. So, of course, we've got some lentils. I've read a lot of different arguments on whether you soak it, you don't soak it, and I'm going to rule soak it. I'm going to tell you exactly why. Soaking it for at least 12 hours will get rid of any kind of chemical that they use on these to keep them fresh from going bad. And it will also remove some anti-things that they use on them. Is there any harm in soaking them? No. Is there any harm in not soaking them? There might be. So you're better off just, rather than taking your chances, soak them and be safe. This way, if there is an issue, you don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to soak them. Alex here says he's made this before. Not necessarily this dish, but he's made lentils before. I've never had them before. But there's a lot of health benefits to this. So you know what? Let's try them. So I'm gonna make 6 cups. Maybe it's too much. But I plan to make enough so that it will, feed us for a little while, so it's not just one little meal. So I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm just going to take a wooden spoon and make sure they're actually in here. And we're going to let this sit here for at least 12 hours. And to be honest with you, by the time I'm getting ready to actually make this, it's going to be way past 12 hours. We'll be fine. So we'll let this soak, and tomorrow we'll come back and we'll make the rest of the dish. Sure, Alex will be hungry by then.
Yeah.
Yes, I know I will be. So anyways, please hit that like, share, subscribe button, and we'll be back. Welcome back. So this is Chef Paul. With me is myself because Alex decided to sleep in today. And Amy's at work, so I've already invested the time to get everything ready, and I just don't have the luxury of time to wait for everybody else to decide to wake up and be ready for anything. And it's 1 o'clock, and this is going to be a beautiful dish. It's going to be a lentil rice taco bowl dish, and it's going to be really, really good. It's got lots of ingredients, and it's going to taste really, really awesome. It really, really honestly is. Now, I've got my chickpeas. They've been soaked for over 12 hours. Now I still got to take them out and rinse them. So what's going to happen here, I'm taking a pack of hamburger and I'm going to cook this down. Why? Because I do want this to be slightly browned a bit and fully cooked before I put it in the slow cooker. And it's going to go on high, and it's going to be about 3 hours. I'm going to take my chickpeas, I'm going to put them through a strainer, and I'm going to rinse them. And I'm going to get about 2 cups out of these. And I'm probably going to have way more than I need anyways. And then I got 2 cups of rice. So I'll show you something else I got here. I've got a large daikon, 1 large white onion, celery, 2 jalapenos, not deseeded, so it's got the seeds in. You don't have to include that if you don't want to, but if you want the heat, then that's a good thing. I've got a handful of mint chopped up, some green pepper, cumin, turmeric, black pepper, salt, oregano. I'm going to put a couple spoonfuls of ground up ginger and paprika, and a can of crushed tomatoes. If you have other forms of this, that's perfectly fine. Just put them through the food processor for a minute, or blender, or whatever you have, and get that all chopped down. Now, with this being said, you don't have to have meat if you don't want to. You're perfectly fine and capable of, you're perfectly fine to leave the meat out. You can use pork if you want. You can use sausages. You can use chicken. Or you don't have to use anything. The lentils and the rice will give you enough protein. And I'm using brown sticky rice. That's what I'm using. It's really, really, really tasty, and I like it. But I aim to make this as filling as I can. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the phone down and finish a few other things. Meaning, like I said, I'm going to take this, put it through the strainer, and make sure I have 2 cups, put it over there. And it's honestly just going to be a matter of just dumping it in. That's really all it is. It's going to be super easy. So I'm going to measure out 2 cups of rice and 2 cups of lentils that have been rinsed and drained. And then we'll be back. So we're back. So I've got my beef and my rice already in here. Now as I'm doing this, I'm going to take my time and actually stir things up a little bit. Now I've got 2 cans of cranberry sauce because that's actually pretty important. Most people would never understand that this is actually really important. Alejandro, I love you, buddy, but get the heck off my counter. We've been fighting with you all day, and I'm done with it. I'm going to put my lentils in here. That's going to give an occasional mix. Now I got some vegetable stock in here. And this is almost done. It's really just really that simple. I'm going to put about 1/4 cup of that. Alejandro! I'm going to put about a tablespoon of turmeric. And I'm not even going to put any salt in this. Oregano. And cumin. And then paprika. And I need to go grab a spoon. Now, still, if you're still watching this, you'll hear, I'm going to put the phone down for a second. But still, if you hear this, I'm dedicating this video to you. Stella's been sick for a little bit, and she's one of my loyal viewers, and now I'm just going to dump 2 spoons of garlic, a can of crushed tomatoes, and I'm just going to mix this up pretty good. And it may need to wait until it's cooked for a little bit just to get it down, but I want this nice and mixed. Alright, so now I'm going to add some celery. This is 1 large onion, 2 jalapenos, a handful of mint, some green pepper. I'm going to mix this again really good here. This is going to be a really, really good dish. It really is. I'm looking really forward to it. Outside of what you're seeing here, the only thing left to really do on this is really add a little bit of cheese to it when you're doing the dish itself. And it's going to taste really good, I think. Alright, so this is 1 whole daikon, and I probably have more than I can actually use, and I do, but that's fine. We'll see if I can actually fit the rest of it in here in a minute. Daikon is great. It's like a Japanese radish. And personally, I love them. They're cheap, they're very inexpensive, and you get a lot out of them. So if you're going to do radishes, you're going to have to cut a lot of them up, clean a lot of them, and it gets a little annoying. I'm almost consider this like a... You know what? I used them all. I'd almost consider this to be a very healthy type of chili. And like I said, if you want this totally vegan, that's fine. You can. Just don't add the beef. When you're done, just make sure that you totally started this really good when it's over. But I'm going to put this on high for 3 hours. Just plugging this in here. And that's it. So in the meantime, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit us up on our website, www.poulskitchen.com. We'll see you guys later when this is all done. And we're back, and we're done. So I've got a container grated full of cheese. And now I've got a Tupperware dish here, and we're almost ready to take this down to see Amy. So I'm not ready to eat yet. So, but I do want this to stay warm, and where this is a slow cooker, you can just simply set this on warm, and it will stay warm for you, so you don't have to worry about it so much. So, this is an awesome little thing, especially in the summertime where you don't feel like heating your whole apartment up or your whole house up with the heat. This will work great. So here we go. This is actually a pretty good serving. It's going to be very nutritious. It's very rich in iron, a lot of carbs and protein. And like I said, you don't need to put hamburger in this if you don't want to. You really don't. This should taste great, and I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe.